Hi, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about interfaces. What are interfaces in TypeScript? Interfaces are the way to define a contract, how an object should look like, what is the structure and shape of an object. That means what kind of a properties and their data types and what are the methods that an object can contain to specify it as a certain type. Interface acts as a blueprint for creating the objects that follow specific patterns and contracts. Here is a simple interface person which specify it should have two properties. One is name, another one is age. Name to be of type string and age to be of type number. Let's see a quick demo of this. Okay, let's start creating an interface. We need to specify interface with the interface keyword and specify the interface name. And here I am defining person interface. I am specifying it should have a name property that should be of type string. Again, it should have age property and that should be of type number. So here I define an interface. Now let's try to declare an object which adheres to that. So we can say he is of type person. Now name is of type Kevin. Again, age to be of type 25, 35. Okay. So what we are saying here, we are indicating that the person object adheres to the interface here. So that's what we are saying here. So that means this object will have name property of type string and age properties of type number. Now let's try to swap those data types. For example, I try to give a different data type here. In case if I try to specify age instead of being number, if I give it as boolean, let's see how it is going to specify. So here what it says, a boolean is not assignable to number because as per interface age to be of type number. Now we can have one more property like this. So again, when you are trying to specify, it says hey, married is to whatever you're trying to define. Now this object is having three properties, whereas as per the interface guidelines you should have only two properties. So now we are enforcing and controlling that Kevin object should be following to the person, means it should have only name and age. Okay, let's convert this to the JavaScript and see how it behaves. To convert that, we can have tsc. Again, we have to specify the name of the TypeScript file. So once you give this command, it will internally convert this TypeScript file to the JavaScript file, and it has created a new JavaScript file over here. And if you try to compare the differences between this TypeScript file and the JavaScript file over here, one important thing you're going to observe is TypeScript has this specific interface, whereas it comes to the JavaScript, there is nothing like that. Okay, JavaScript doesn't contain any concept called as interface. Interface is only a special feature that is available only in the TypeScript. Okay, let's talk about optional properties in an interface. So if you want to declare an optional property, like for example, we can have married, we can specify question mark of type boolean. So what does you are indicating here? The name and age properties to be mandatory in the whatever the object you qualify it as a person object. But if it has married property, it's okay. Even if it doesn't have, it's also fine. Otherwise, if you go on, don't remove that mandatory, then it says hey, Kevin cannot be qualified as person because married is required for person and it is not available in the Kevin. So if you want that to be an optional, you can go and put the question mark symbol. Hi, let's discuss about how to extend the interface. So here I want to create employee interface by extending person. So what does that mean? I want all the properties that are defined in the person. Along with that, I want to have my own property. So here I am trying to specify number. Now, if you qualify this Kevin to be of type employee, then it starts raising a concern. Hey, employee should have salary also, whereas you doesn't have salary here. So now if you go and add salary, it is going to satisfy the condition. So here we have demonstrated on how to extend the interfaces. Hi, that's it for the basic introduction on the interfaces in TypeScript. In the upcoming videos, we are going to talk about classes and how a class going to implement an interface. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.